So as promised, I am back with my babies, my silicone baby collection, and I wanted to just put all of them in a onesie tonight, so they'll have something on. Not really putting much on them because it is warm. The temperatures in Georgia right now, it's definitely spring. So they don't need a whole lot of clothes on. And since I'm dressing 7 babies, I didn't want to put anything on them that's too complicated because I'm going to try to dress all of them in this video. So we're going to see how that works out. I have kind of moved them around so I can easily get to them one by one and put on their onesies. So welcome back to my nursery. If you didn't see the first video, it is the video right before this one. I might try to attach it at the end of this video so you can click it, or if not, you can just go to my channel homepage and you'll see the first video of my full silicone baby collection if you want to see the first video. So please subscribe if you are new to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, please subscribe. Please click the bell so you'll get notified when I do new videos. Please continue to share my videos, guys, as I am still trying to grow this channel. Please give the video a thumbs up, hit the like button, and feel free to comment below. Okay, and if you're already subscribed, thank you for your support, and thank you for, always watching my videos and commenting. I really appreciate it. I definitely read all of your comments, so thank you for your support. Okay, so the first baby up is Gabriel. He is Gabriel Kingston. He is the Andrew by Clear Taylor Dolls, and he is a fully completed doll done all by Clear Taylor Dolls. And I didn't say in the first video, but I have definitely said in most of my videos, Clear Taylor Dolls has a YouTube channel if you're interested in her dolls. The majority of my silicone babies are Clear Taylor Dolls or Clear Taylor Sculpts. This is the first year, 2023, that I now have 2 other sculpts in my collection, my silicone baby collection, that are not by Clear Taylor. So this is the first time in a while, which I didn't say that in the previous video, but I have my 2 preemie silicone babies that are not sculpted or done at all by Clear Taylor. So that's definitely something new for me, something different. And I am enjoying my 2 little preemie babies as well. I really love this little one right here, the Mandy sculpt by Nikita Brown. I would love to eventually have maybe a boy preemie by Nikita Brown. That's what I was thinking about as I was looking at my collection this evening. And she fits in so well with all of my other babies. And I wouldn't mind having a boy, sculpt like her, or a sculpt of a boy. It don't have to be exactly like her, but long as it's by Nikita Brown, her sculptor and artist. All right, so these are the onesies I chose. My babies have had these onesies for a while. They are ribbed material, just simple ribbed material onesie. This one is, I believe, like a honey color, And Gabriel is going to get this one. And then I took out these socks, which they've also had for a while. And I usually pair them with these onesies, but they do not exactly match. So the sock color is going to be a little off from the onesie color, but I still let them wear them together anyway. They are not the exact matchy colors. And that is because I got the socks from one company, and then the onesies are from a whole different company. So this baby, as I said, he has a ball jointed neck. He's poured all in 2 pieces. So this is where I can get to show you the babies up close. As you see, when I sit him up, he has the squishy tummy. It protrudes when you sit him up. And under their ball jointed neck, my babies that I have is 2 of them with the ball joint. I put powder under their neck. So if you see where it looks white under there, I actually keep matting powder or cornstarch powder under their neck. And that helps the silicone baby's neck to turn easily. It keeps the silicone from sticking to itself. So that way you don't put extra pressure on their ball jointed neck when you're turning it. The powder just allows the neck to easily glide and turn. So I just kind of lift up their neck and use my blush brush and put powder under there. Or sometimes I'll use the cornstarch baby powder just to put it under their neck. I don't use the cornstarch baby powder on the whole baby. I only use that under the neck. For regular powdering of my silicone babies, I use this powder, which is silicone finishing powder, and it is by Wee Baby's Nursery, and she is on Facebook, Jenny Lee. So this is what I would use, like if I just want to do regular powdering all over them. I use this most of the time, which I was using that a little on them today. If they do have any little shine spots, I use that. Or if, like I said, in their diaper area, being that I did diaper changes and the weather is kind of getting warm, I like to put a little matting powder in their diaper area. It kind of just keeps them nice and powdered and matted in the diaper area, being that the diapers, they can't get much air in the diaper, and the temperatures are going to start warming up. So I like to put a little powder in the diaper. It just keeps them nice and powdered down there so they don't get sticky. And like I said, silicone, it sometimes seems like it actually sweats in the summertime. So I put powder in the diaper area, front and back. I put the matte powder also on their little feet if I'm going to put socks on their feet. So I've already powdered their little feet since they're getting socks on. Where else? If I'm going to put hair mitts on them and it's summer weather, I will powder their little hands as well. Anything that's going to be kind of covered up and you think it might get a little tacky. If you want, some people powder their baby, like the whole baby, when they're going to dress them. So it's up to you. I powder my babies every now and then, like everywhere, but I don't do that regular. Like I don't put matting powder on them unless they actually need it, if they are feeling a little bit tacky. But if they feel okay, I don't use it if I don't really need to use it. The less you put on a silicone baby, the better. If you don't need to do something to them, I would say don't do it. Only do it if they need it. All right, so he is done. He has on his onesie, and that is Gabriel Kingston. These onesies are a little bit big for him, They are 3 months, so he does have room in it. And then I bought my little passy collection here of those silicone pacifiers, and I don't know if I will pick out passies for everybody, because that is going to take up a lot of time. I think I probably will pick out pacifiers after the video, and I will be taking pictures of them, and I will take a picture with the pacifier in their mouth. That's what I'm going to do. So he's done, so I'm going to move him. Yeah, so that way you guys can see them. If you want to see them with their passies, you can check us out on Instagram. If you're not already following us on Instagram, check us out over there. The Instagram link is always under my videos in the description. Okay, so now we have on the pillow, we have little Mr. Zaire, and he is Zaire Princeton, and he is the Zoe Ziggy sculpt by Clear Taylor Dolls, and he is the Ziggy. The boy is Ziggy, so he's fully completed as well by Clear Taylor Dolls. He's an addition doll as well. I forgot to say Andrew that I just changed first. He is Andrew number 4. And Ziggy, I don't know what number he is in his edition, but I believe he was the last Zoe that was made. All the other Zoes were girls. He's the only boy, and he's the only ethnic Zoe. He was created in 2014, and I believe he was the last one made. So, and he's the different one. He's the boy. But I don't think his COA, if it had like what number he is. I don't think so. And Claire does put like the baby's numbers on them. It looked like it says 13 on the back of his head. His number's like down here on the back of his head. Some of the other edition babies, she puts the number like right here behind their ear. So his look like it says he's number 13. Okay, so he's going to get this onesie. It's a beige creamy color, and he's going to get these cream beige color socks, which again, the socks are slightly a different color from the onesie. And he also has the ball jointed neck. He also has powder under his neck. And it feels like since the weather is warmer, I had put powder under his neck when he came home 3 weeks ago. But it seems like I feel like when I'm turning it just now, like it actually needs more powder under there. So I'm going to eventually put some more. I'm not going to do it right now, but he needs powder under there. That's how you can tell when they need the powder under there. If you go to turn their head and it's kind of like harder to turn, don't force it. Just that's when you know, okay, I need to put some powder under there. So that way you don't go pop your baby's neck trying to force it to turn. And it's probably his powder is gone because, like I said, the weather has been warmer. And that is when silicone will tend to get a little tacky sometimes. And it will try to sweat. Just like almost like we do in the summertime. It's like pretty much silicone reacts to like the temperatures, and almost like a human skin. It definitely reacts to the difference in the temperatures. So during the winter, they don't need much powdering because the weather is cool. I hardly powder my babies during the winter unless it's under their ball jointed neck, if they have a ball jointed neck. But I don't really need to powder them as much in the winter. But definitely in the summer. And this is his back. You could just see all the different colors on his back. and the veining and everything. And I forgot what this means right here. Clear Taylor tends to put that on her baby's backs a lot, where it's kind of a bluish purplish birthmark. And someone told me what it's called. I can't remember, but it means that the baby is biracial, that they are mixed, and that I think usually that they have African American in them, and they're also mixed with something else. So that's what that little coloration means on the baby's backs. But it's something you call it, but of course I cannot remember. So anyway, this is little Zaire Princeton. And I am so enjoying this little guy with his pretty little eyes. Right now, I only have him and Layla as my open-eyed silicone babies. I don't have much open-eyed babies. Even my vinyl reborns, I think I only have one that has open eyes. I need to look into getting another vinyl reborn eventually that actually has open eyes, because I only have my Dania, which is my Gabriel awake vinyl reborn girl, with open eyes. She's the only open-eyed baby I have in the nursery that, is vinyl reborn with eyes open. So when I go up there, she's the only one looking at me that I tend to talk to her, because she looks like she's wide awake, alert. Just like this little boy, I will tend to talk to him because he looks so wide awake and alert. So that's his onesie. And again, his is a little big too on him, because he is pretty much, him and Gabriel is about the same size, and they can actually fit newborn clothes. And that is him and his eyes, his pretty little eyes. Okay, so he's done. Going to put him back here. And next, I'm going to do Layla next. We'll do a girl now. Okay, so this is the princess here. Say the princess has arrived. So this is Layla, Dania, or Layla, Dania, however you want to pronounce it. I call her Layla. She is the Dwayne Awake sculpt by Clear Taylor Dolls. She is the girl, so the girls are called Dania, the boys are Dwayne. She is all poured in one piece with a drinking wet system, with the wrinkly silicone that is like, it just looks like skin, so much like skin. She rarely needs to be powdered at all, even if it's summer. She really doesn't need to be powdered. She has a spine in there that you can actually feel. She has a squishy tummy also, like her brother Gabriel. They are my two with the squishy tummies. And she was a custom baby done for me by Clear Taylor back in 2018, July 6th. So her birthday is coming up. And so little Miss Layla is going to get this rose or blush colored ribbed onesie and the socks to go with. I think these socks are the closest in color to the onesie out of all of them. These socks kind of match the onesie, ironically. And I think I ordered these socks separately from the other socks. Like they came by themselves. And it actually is almost the color of this onesie. So little Miss Layla here is definitely my special baby. She's still very special, and the reason for that is what makes her different from all the other babies I have is because she was a custom baby made for me by Clear Taylor, and I had her made in the likeness of my real children when they were newborn. like her skin tone and her dark curly hair and all of that. I wanted her like similar to my real children, when how they look when they were born. So I was able to have a little input in the making of Layla because she was my custom baby. She was also the very first Clear Taylor doll that I got, full body silicone, you know, brand new, all done completely by Clear Taylor. She was my very first, brand new, from directly from Clear Taylor. And to date, I think she's the only one that I've gotten brand new directly from Clear Taylor in a custom order. She's the only one that holds that title, that category so far in my collection. All of my other Clear Taylor dolls are usually, I buy on the secondary market, so I'm usually not their first mommy, or they were sold as a blank and I buy it, and some other artists may have painted it, or I painted myself. So yeah, this little one is the first and only so far to date that I got brand new, all done by Clear Taylor, and got directly from her. And it was a custom. And I don't hardly get custom dolls, let me say that. I think Layla was like no, she was my second custom, because I got my first custom from the artist and sculptor at the time when I first came into the community, from Roz Bailey. That was my first custom. So Layla would have been my second custom, but my first custom from Clear Taylor. And only custom so far from Clear Taylor. Layla holds that spot. So that just always makes her very special to me. I had to wait 9 months for this baby to come. 9 months, you guys, I waited for this baby. And those of you who were following me on my old channel, you know all about the wait for little Miss Layla here. By the time this baby came, it felt like a real birth, okay? It felt like I was giving birth to a real baby. It was crazy. I don't know how I did it. I was going nuts. So after that, I don't think I've ever gotten another custom after that. My nerves, I can't take it. I can't take the waiting. And with silicone babies, they take longer to do, and they, you know, the artist is doing them from start to finish. So it definitely took her time, you know, to work on each baby and the addition and all of that. And I understand, but I was going nuts. Now, actually, she needs a different headband, because, and I think I put the wrong shirt on Zaire. That's not the shirt he was supposed to get. I knew I was going to screw up trying to dress too many babies, but I'll change her headband afterwards if I find one that more matches this onesie. So that is Layla, and excuse me for hitting the camera, the tripod, that's her. And again, she is not that big either. She's kind of chubby, but this onesie is a little big on her too. She's fitting it, but it's kind of roomy on her too. So now we're going to get to this little guy, since he's closest up front. And this is Sage asleep. My little Sage boy. He is Sage, Jamison Sage. I named him Jamison. And he was sold blank. So I painted this little guy, as I said, and rooted his hair. So he's a Clear Taylor sculpt, Sage by Clear Taylor. But the Sage Asleeps were sold blank, so you could paint it yourself, or you could get an artist to paint it for you. He is a full body silicone all poured in one piece. Nice soft silicone, but it's perfect. He's not overly soft and he's not overly firm. He is perfect, his mix. So now what am I gonna put on him? I have one onesie here that I don't really like, but I wanted all of them to wear the same onesie. This one is just plain white, and I'm like in the mood for something with color. But I had to use this white one, or it wouldn't have been enough onesies to go around. It's like I had the exact number. I think I had more of these, and of course I probably sold maybe 2 of them. So one baby's gonna have this white one. I think it will be him. He looks good in white though. So this is the back of him. He doesn't have a spine or anything. He does not have a drinking wet or anything. He is just your basic model. He does have, all of these babies have an open mouth. They all can take pacifiers and bottles. So I do love that. Even if the baby does not have a drinking wet system, I don't mind. Long as they have an open mouth and they can take a pacifier and a bottle nipple, I'm fine. Long as they can do that. That's the main thing I like with my silicone babies. When I first started collecting them, at that time they didn't have drinking wet systems in them. But my main thing was I wanted the baby to be able to have a pacifier and a bottle. So therefore they had to have an open mouth since I started collecting silicone. That was definitely one of my main things that could make or break the sale for me. If that baby can't take a passy, I don't like when they can't take a pacifier. Put it that way. They gotta at least have an open mouth. I didn't care really about a drinking wet. Like I said, when I first started collecting back in 2013, the dolls, they didn't have drinking wet systems yet. So all of a sudden they came out with the drinking wet systems. I don't know what year it was. Either 2014 or 2015, then they started the drinking wet systems. And of course, when I first heard about it, I wanted a drinking wet. Like, it was my goal to have at least one full body silicone that had a drinking wet once they started making them with the drinking wet. But again, even now, I love the drinking wet silicone babies. When I do want to feed them, I give them water. I like that part, and they can wet their little diaper. But I still don't need that feature in all of my dolls because I don't really feed them that much. Not like when I first got Layla, I used to feed her all the time. But I slowed down on it. Now it's every now and then. I give her a water bottle to drink. So it's nice to have it. So if I want to use it, I can. I could feed her. But I don't have to have it in every silicone baby. Because I probably wouldn't really be feeding all of them and changing all of them wet diapers. I don't think so. It would become too much of a chore than trying to feed all of them water and changing all of their wet diapers. Forget it. So yeah, Layla has it, and then this little preemie girl has a drinking wet. This little one right here. So now I have 2 of them with the drinking wet, and that's enough. So what are we at? 27 minutes. I hope you guys stay to the end. This video will be a little bit long, trying to change all of them. And who do I have left? I don't even know if I'm going to change the 2 preemie babies on this video. We'll see how long it can go. Now, if my camera should cut off, guys, I apologize in advance. Because I don't know how much space is there. So I'm going to just keep going. See how many of them I could get changed. And we'll see where I end up at. If I can't get to change the preemies on camera, I will be changing them off camera, and then I will post their pictures. Like I said, on Instagram, I usually post there first, so follow me over there. My Instagram link is under the video in the description. You just click it, it'll take you to my Instagram. And then I usually post them also here on my YouTube community post as well, their pictures. So they will all get a pacifier after the video. I will take their pictures with their passies. And whoever does not get changed in the video, I will change them afterwards and post their pictures so you can see what outfit I changed them into. So what I'm doing is trying to figure out which socks I want, because as I said, none of the shirts really match the socks, and I don't have white socks like this. I discovered I don't have white socks like that. Really, the gray one kind of goes better because it's lighter. But then when you look at these buttons on here, because they're dark, then you could just use this sock. This one is a nicer sock, these socks. I think I'm going to go with that one. And it matches the buttons. This is a whole different brand of socks. I don't know which one these are, but it has the little ribbed lines on it, kind of like the shirt also. But I need to find a white pair of ribbed socks like these, because I discovered I don't have white. I didn't realize I don't have these socks in white. I have other kind of socks in white that's tall, the long socks, but no ribbed ones in white. So he fits this onesie now, because this is my big chunky boy, and he fits this 3 months onesie. He fits it the best. He is so chubby with his little chubby cheeks. I'm forever kissing those cheeks. I love his cheeks. That is him close up. And again, I hit the camera. That's because the camera legs, the tripod, is like going under my bed. So every time I walk down there, I end up hitting the leg of the tripod. All right, I'm going to put him back where he was. And then I'm going to get his sister back here. She might be the last baby. We'll see that I change in this video. And I may just change my little preemie babies, as I said, off camera. Okay, so this is Yasmin Taylor, and she's the Tate asleep, as I said. She is sculpted by Claire Taylor as well, and then she was poured into silicone and painted by Howard Taylor, Claire Taylor's husband, and then she was rooted by Allie Taylor, Claire Taylor's daughter. So she is my Claire Taylor family baby. That's the back of her. And I just love her silicone. Oh my goodness. She feels different from all the babies. All of them feel different from each other. That is her close up. But her silicone feels really different. I haven't had a baby that feels like her by Claire Taylor. She is the one and only that feels the way she feels. You know what I'm going to do? Switch this pink headband, because she wasn't actually supposed to get that green shirt. Somehow she ended up with the green one. So for now, I'm going to just give her that off-white headband and give Layla this pink one. We'll just switch it. And then I have to look and see, do I have any headbands in this green color? Because I don't know. I probably do. So anyway, guys, I hope you stay to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed seeing my babies up close and hearing little details about them, seeing who's in my current silicone baby collection. Because as I said, it's constantly changing up. So I wanted to just share my new collection with you guys. I had quite a bit of new babies come into my collection since the new year started. For me anyway, it was quite a bit because I usually keep my collection pretty small. Right now, I have 7 silicone babies and 7 vinyl reborn babies in the nursery. So that's 14 babies for me, and for me that's a lot at once. I usually don't have that many babies at once. So that is definitely something new for me for this new year of 2023. But I am enjoying my collection, enjoying the variety of babies, you know, having different babies to change and do videos with, and just pick up and hold when I want to switch from one baby to the next, depending on the mood I'm in, who I want to hold and spend time with. I can do that off camera, and I have like a nice little variety of different babies to choose from. So I am enjoying it. Sometimes I get confused, like I said, with who I want to do the video with. That's the only thing that gets a little bit confusing, but eventually I figure it out. I try to like switch around from baby to baby so they all get some camera time. And also you guys can get to see different babies on my channel. I try to switch it up. And then I'm painting right now again because I had took a little painting break. So now I'm going to be adding in at least 2 more vinyl reborns that I'm working on whenever I finish them. 2 of them will be added into my collection as well. One of them I showed you guys already, which was my Samuel by Cassie Brace. I've started painting him. And then the next baby I just got like 2 weeks ago from McPherson's. I had ordered a kit and I didn't share that one with you guys yet. I might bring it on, or maybe I'll surprise you guys with that one. But yeah, I'm going to be adding in 2 more. And I know Samuel, I'm going to keep him a boy. So it'll be another boy. And then the other baby's going to be a girl. So I'll be adding in another vinyl boy and girl. And then I'm painting also a vinyl reborn that will be for sale when I'm done. So I will be sharing that baby when it's completed. It will be an ethnic skin tone vinyl reborn that will be up for sale when I'm all done with that little one. So I'm currently like working on 3 babies at the same time that I'm painting. But we'll see how it works out. I don't know if I'm going to like finish all of them together or how I'm going to end up doing it. We shall see. All right, so that's all the babies I think I'm going to change in this video. We are at 37 minutes. So that is Jasmine, and she's an Edition doll by Taylor Doll Studio, which is Clear Taylor Dolls together. Right now, it's still that Taylor Doll Studio is combined right now with ClearTaylorDolls.com, is on the same website. So she's an Edition doll that you would have to buy when they become available again on the website. And usually Clear Taylor will do a video when there's another one available. So follow her on YouTube. Clear Taylor Dolls is her channel. Definitely when you go on her website, subscribe to her mailing list if you're interested in her dolls. She sends out emails whenever she releases new dolls. So that is Jasmine. Then this is Jamison Sage. And then this is Layla, Dania. And then over here we have, this video is going to, let me turn it back around because it's going to be confusing with it all different ways. Sorry, guys. Right here we have Zaire, Princeton. And then in the middle we have Layla, the Cuddle Baby Preemie, which she's not getting changed, but she does have on a t-shirt and some socks. And then over there on the end, we have Gabriel, Kingston, Andrew. And that's all of the babies. And then right here we have the little preemie Mandy by Nikita Brown, which is Mia Brielle. So she's gonna get changed off camera. All right, guys. So stay tuned for their photos and check us out over on Instagram. And that's the babies. Thanks for watching. I hope you watch both of these videos. This one is longer and it will probably be uploaded tomorrow morning, because right now it is Tuesday night and it's kind of late. So I will upload this for tomorrow morning. So thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Take care.